So we had a quick size comparison here for you guys. I know a lot of you guys want to see the size differences between all these. So you have the S10e, the S10, the S10 Plus, the S9 Plus, the iPhone XS Max, and the Galaxy Note 9 on the end. And these four devices are actually pretty similar in size, but the thing you're going to notice here is that the S10 Plus obviously has a lot more screen real estate, both on the top and the bottom. So if I go ahead and open up the Internet Explorer here, you can see that bottom bezel and top bezel, you can really tell the difference in screen size here between these two. And then let me go ahead and pick them up here so I can just kind of show you guys. The size looks, I mean, almost identical form factor. And as you can see, there's definitely a noticeable amount more screen real estate on the S10 Plus than there is on the S9 Plus. Flipping over to their sides, the difference here is not really noticeable. I mean, when I'm holding the two devices, I can't really tell, like, oh, this one's definitely thinner than this one, or vice versa. And weights, too, they feel pretty much the same in both hands. Right here, this is something that's really interesting to look at. So I don't know if I can quite get this on camera, but there's a speaker right there in the front, but it's like right on the edge of the front of the device. It's impressive how far to the edge they got that. Hopefully one of these angles you can see it in the light, how close that speaker is to the very top compared to the speaker here, which is kind of down a bit more on the S9 Plus. So here's a size comparison to the iPhone XS Max. I just opened up the web browser here because you wouldn't be able to see the notch on the other screen. So I want you guys to really be able to see the difference between the two when you look at the full screen real estate. And you can tell that they are actually pretty closely matched. Now, the notch is definitely more noticeable than, let me go ahead and pull this down so you can see a little better, than the dual punch hole right here. I think that this dual punch hole design is going to be a bit less intrusive when you're watching videos. Actually, let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's go ahead and open up the gallery and see what a video looks like on this, and kind of see how that hole punch kind of interferes with the video compared to a notch on the iPhone. So I just opened up the gallery on the Galaxy S10 Plus, and I looked at the videos that they had available. I started playing this one, and I wanted to expand it to fill the screen, and I noticed that I could stop anywhere I wanted. So I can go all the way up past the dual punch hole design, or I can pinch in just a little bit, and it won't interfere at all. So obviously you're going to lose a bit on the bottom as well, but that's a really smart feature. It makes so much sense. But even fully open all the way, the corner is not too obtrusive. I mean, it's definitely there. You'll notice it, but it doesn't cut off too much of the important details of what you're watching. It's definitely less noticeable than it is on the iPhone, but it is still there. What's up, guys? I am back in the office now after the Samsung event, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get any more footage than what you guys already saw. They actually shut the event down. I was the last person on the show floor, and they're basically like, dude, you gotta go, like we're done. So I was able to get a couple more shots for like thumbnails for my Galaxy Buds video and my Galaxy Watch Active video. So if you missed those, you can check those out in the description, but I wasn't able to get any more shots for the size comparison and hold up like the S10e to the S10 Plus and give you guys kind of that difference, which is really unfortunate. I really wanted to get that for you guys, but I couldn't, so I'm sorry. All of that aside, I did want to talk a little bit more about the size differences between the devices. So as I mentioned in the video, the S9 Plus, S10 Plus, Galaxy Note 9, and iPhone XS Max are very similar in physical size. So unless you're holding the two right next to each other, you're not really going to be able to tell the difference in day-to-day use, like which one is bigger, which one weighs more, anything like that. It's really not a deciding factor if that's something that you're looking into. But you can tell a difference in screen real estate, so your screen-to-body ratio. That is kind of obvious when you're looking at them. So if I had to rate them from the lowest screen-to-body ratio to the highest, it would go S9 Plus, Galaxy Note 9, iPhone XS Max, and then Galaxy S10 Plus. So if that's something that you guys were kind of wondering, there's the answer to that. Hopefully, seeing everything laid out on the table was enough for you guys to get a rough idea of the difference in size between the S10e, the S10, and the S10 Plus, and obviously the rest of the devices as well. So that's all I've got for coverage on this. As always, guys, don't forget to like the video if you liked it, share it if you loved it, and subscribe to see my upcoming Galaxy S10 Plus coverage. I did order the 1TB, 12 gig of RAM ceramic back version. I got the black one, and so I'll be doing an unboxing of that and kind of showing you guys what the difference is between the ceramic back and a gloss black back. Like the S9 I have, for example, has a gloss glass black back. Wow, try saying that 10 times fast. Regardless, I'm getting that phone. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on it. So if you guys want to see that content, definitely smash that subscribe button, and don't forget the notification bell so you can be the first to know when the video drops. That's it for this Techisode, guys. God bless, and I'll catch you in the next one.